Good evening, students. Welcome to our class. Today we are going to study about animal kingdom. We will start in this chapter with the different characteristics on which the classification of animal kingdom is done. Today we will cover these characteristics, and in future classes we will discuss about different phylum and classes of this kingdom. So let's begin. In animal kingdom there are a vast diversity of animals. There are about 1 million of known and described species of animal. They can be vary in structure and form. For example, blue whale is the largest known animal, and tardigrades is the one of the smallest living animals known. It is so small that it can not be seen by naked eyes. It is only visible under microscope. Why do we need to classify? As the classification is more important to the group animal systematically, because it helps in the understanding the similarity and differences between them. It also allows to discover new species and assign them to a proper place in the animal kingdom. Basis of classification depends upon the different factors such as the arrangement of cells, that is body organization, either it is cellular, tissue level, organ level, organ system level, or you can see, and the body symmetry. They can be asymmetrical, means their body is not similar in any angle. They can be radial, bilateral. We will discuss this in further class. The nature of coelom, the body cavity, that is digestive system. What kind of the digestive system they have? Either they have a complete or incomplete digestive system. Circulatory system, is it open or closed? Depends. The reproductive system, either they reproduce sexually, asexually. If they reproduce sexually, then internal or external fertilization it is further, and then if they are internal fertilization, how they produce the offspring by oviparous and viviparous method. So let's start with the first characteristics, the level of organization in animal kingdom. The organization varies from the cellular to organ system level. Simplest organization is seen in sponges. It is related to phylum Porifera. Cells are loosely arranged, and the minimal division of labor among the cell. Then there is tissue level, coelomate. For example, hydra and jellyfish. We are listening the term hydra from our previous classes in asexual reproduction, especially in body. It is an animal of tissue level organization. Similar cells, the hydra look like this, and you have seen hydra. This organism look like this. They have a small siphon like projection, and they reproduce by budding. As you remember, this is the bud which arises from the hydra, right? And jellyfish, as you remember, they are like this. They have tissue level of organization. The similar tissue works together to perform a specific function. Organ level, platyhelminthes, they generally contains flatworms, and it is a higher phyla as compared to previous two. Tissue groups to form organs, and each has their specific functions. Organ system level seen in Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. echinoderms and chordates. These are all complex file of animals. The organ works together to form functional system, whether it is digestive, circulatory, or respiratory system. The highest complexity found in any organism is organ system. Let's start with the first organ system, that is digestive system. Either the digestive, they are classified on the basis either they have complete or incomplete digestive system. The incomplete digestive system means there is a single opening, both intake and outtake of food, ingestion and egestion, both is done by the single opening. For example, platyhelminthes, they are, and some simple animals. Complete digestive system means there is two opening, mouth to anus, allow one way flow of the food. This is more efficient, like in the human beings and mostly in most of seen land animals. If we talk about circulatory system, the circulatory system is divided between two types: open circulatory system and closed circulatory system. The open circulatory system, the blood pumped out of the heart, which is in direct contact of tissues. The tissues are directly bathed under the inside the blood to fulfill the requirement of oxygen. It is seen in insect, arthropods, and mollusca. Closed circulatory system, it is a higher more advanced circulatory system found in Annelida, chordates, cephalopods. They contains artery, veins, and capillaries. It is more efficient than as compared to open circulatory system. If we talk about symmetry, there are three type of symmetry: asymmetry, radial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. Let's discuss about this. Asymmetry basically means they cannot be divided into two equal parts. It can be seen in sponge or phylum Porifera mostly, but some of the Porifera also shows symmetries, that is radial symmetry. Now discuss about radial symmetry seen in coelatrates, Cynetophora, Chinoderms, and adult starfish. Any plane passing through the central axis divides the body into two equal halves. This is known as radial symmetry. You can understand by the example of watermelon. If watermelon is cut from any side, two halves will look similar, right? It can also be seen in this organism. The best studied for fixed or slow moving organism, equal response in all direction. If we discuss about bilateral symmetry, it is seen in annelids, arthropoda, mollusca, chordates. They are divided into two halves, right and left, and if we cut from the central axis, the both of the sides look similar from only one plane. Associated with cephalization. Cephalization is development of head region to perform better sensing. They concentrate their nervous system to the front of the body, so that they can perform better senses and responses. They are active in locomotion and complex body function. Now germ layer. According to if the organism are classified according to the germ layer, they are divided into two categories: diploblastic and triploblastic animal. The body develops from in diploblastic body develops into from the two layers, ectoderm and endoderms. Ectoderms is the outer covering, that is skin, nervous tissue, and endoderm is the inner lining which develops guts, digestive system. In between, the non-cellular jelly-like layer is called mesogilia. Example are coelontrates, hydra, jellyfish, sea anemone. In triploblastic, there are three layers. Between the endo and ecto, there is another layer, that is mesoderm. The ectoderm is outer layer, endoderm is inner layer. Between these two, there is suppose this is endoderm, ectoderm, this is mesoderm, and there is third one, endoderm. Three layers. This is seen as platyhelminthes, two chordates, the phylum which are above the flatworms. If we talk about body cavity, the body cavity is divided between three type of body cavities: coeloms. The cavity is known as coelom, pseudocoelom, and acoelomates. How they are described? The coeloms are the animals which have true body cavity, means a fluid filled cavity between the body walls and guts. Guts is the inner digestive system, lined by the mesoderm, provide space for the organ development and better movement. The animals are known as coelomates. The examples are annelid mollusca, arthropod, echinoderms, hemichordates, and chordates. If we talk about pseudocoelomates, they have cavity but not a well developed coelom. The body cavity is not fully lined with the mesoderm. The mesoderm scattered in pouches, small pouches between the ectoderm and endoderm. They are called pseudocoelomate. Example are S. helminthes, also known as roundworm. Acoelomates have no body cavity. Acoelomate, examples acoelomate and platyhelminthes, that is flatworm. Let's see this example. This this one is coelomate. One outer covering, one inner, and between this there is a cavity. This cavity is coelom. Acoelomate, there is ectoderm and this is mesoderm. Between this are patches of coelom like cavities present. These are pseudocoelomates. And in acoelomate there is an outer covering and there is an inner layer, but between these two layers there is no cavity. This is known as acoelomate, right? Now if we discuss about segmentation is basically partition, which in some animals the body is divided externally and internally into the segments. The segments are arranged in linear series like this. You have seen this arrangements in many organisms. Majorly from kingdom Arthropoda and Annelidas, right? Some organs like excretory, nervous, circulatory structure are repeated in each segment, not all but some. This is called metameric segmentation, and the process is known as metamerism. Phenomena is known as metamerism. Example are earthworm, also found in arthropods like insect, crustacean, and chordates, that is vertebrate. Now there is notocode. What is notocode? Notocode is rod-like structure which is developed from mesoderm. It is present on the dorsal side, the back side of the embryo during the development. It provides support. It is the first skeletal axis in the chordates. They are classified on classification based on the notocode. They are chordates and non-chordates. The chordates are the animals which possess notocode at some stage of their life. For example, they can be throughout their life or some stage, like fishes, amphibian, reptile, bird, mammal. Non-chordates is which do not possess notocode. Example: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nematode, Annelids, Arthropod, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. That's all for today. If before ending our video, let's have some basic understanding about notocode. This is a rod side. If this is the rod shape present on dorsal mean back side. This is ventral. That's all for today. Hope you like the video. Kindly subscribe our channel to see further such video and click on the like button. Thanks for watching us. Have a nice day.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such video.